Just want to say appreciate everyone for coming out. It means a lot to me and my family and this program.
Questions for Duke?
Duke, do you have something to say?
Yeah. I would be going to the NFL next year. I think at this stage of my life, I'm at the stage of the NFL. Backs don't really get too much value and too much, so I think it's best that I leave and get a jump while I can, and I think why it's best for me and my family.
What have you been told, Duke, about what you can expect? I know all that draft stuff, it's very speculative, but have you been given a range? Do you know first, second, third? Do you have any idea where you could end up going on draft weekend?
I think I mentioned before, between second and third, and is where I could think that I would go, possibly.
Hey, Duke, how tough a decision was it? I mean, was there some back and forth, and what were sort of the decisive factors for you?
Oh, of course it was back and forth. As a kid, you always want to come here and love it. Didn't want to leave it. At the same time, like I mentioned before, the value for running back isn't that high. I think it's best to get out when I can.
You come back for your degree, do you have like a time set? I mean, your mom made you sort of promise within this amount of years or anything like that?
As long as I get, I will be here in spring taking classes still working toward my degree.
Will you finish it in spring?
When I finish this spring, I'm not sure. I'm gonna sit down when all the advisors and everyone come back from break. I'm gonna sit down with everybody and see how we can work it out and see the best options for me.
How much of an impact did your mother make on your decision? What was her reaction?
She made a big impact. I think she loves it the way I love it, and I think at the end of the day, everything I do is for her. Her and my grandmother who sacrificed so much. My grandmother is someone who actually took care of me a lot when my mom was at work and just trying to find a better way for us. So I think this decision is made for them too, just to help them out and put them in the best situation. Because all of already did for me and my family when I was growing up.
How much did it mean to you, Duke, to make this announcement today on the birthday? Is this her birthday present?
This is one of her presents. This is one of her presents. I think it's special and kind of worked out in a way because we didn't know which bowl game we was going to, and then I knew I wasn't really going to make a decision till after the bowl game, and it just happened to fall on her birthday. So I think it's a blessing in disguise.
I know you have told us for 3 years you don't care about numbers and your place in history and all that, but when you do look at the enormity, I mean, the all-purpose mark, I mean, you smashed that by literally like a mile. I mean, what is the feeling when you look back at this stack of records that you've left behind here and some of the guys that you've passed on those lists?
I think looking at the list and the guys that I passed is an accomplishment in itself. And I think I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to return kicks and catch balls out of the backfield and run the ball to where I can get up above all these great young players who came before me. But the biggest thing with me is just leaving something with my young guys, leaving something with my running backs, Joseph Irby, Gus Edwards, Trevon Gray, and Arthur Tucker, to where they can see what it takes and what needs to be done to be great.
Joe said he came, one of the reasons why Joe came here, he told me, was because he wanted to learn from you how to be great. Now, Joe's not that much younger than you. To hear somebody, basically a peer of yours, say that, other than make you laugh, what is the effect it has on you?
I think it has the same effect that it did when I came in and told Mike James and Eduardo Clement the same exact thing. I think just looking at him reminds me of me so much, just from the way that he learns, the way he listens, and everything he's doing and everything he's capable of doing, he just reminds me of me so much.
When you committed and signed, there was that cloud over this place that we all know about, and of course you stayed, and 6 and 7 as it ended up, it's not obviously what any of you guys wanted or expected this year, but where do you get a sense how you're leaving the program? Do you think that better days can be right around the corner?
Yeah, I think so. Just me and all the seniors and the older guys, just came in with a different mentality than I said a couple of years back. This year, we're just showing all the young guys how to work, how to block out the noise, and how to just play football, just love and enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, it's people like Carter that's not able to play, and he wish he could. So there's a lot of things that's going on that you want to be down about and you want to be upset, but you can't. You just gotta block it out and play football. You are blessed and you had the opportunity to do it.
Duke, how would you sum up this season?
I sum up the season, basically we could have done better, but we was always a play away. Every game a play away from a win and a play away from a loss.
Duke, I know you said, obviously was waiting until today, but how long have you kind of been leaning towards this being the decision?
I really didn't make a final decision till I think I left for the bowl game. Before I left, I actually sat down with Mom and actually talked about it, and the decision was made before then.
Any other questions for Duke?
Yeah, Duke, just your perspective on, I know you touched on a little bit about moving forward with this program. What do you think needs to happen for the program to be more successful in the future?
Nothing. I think as the older guys that show the young guys how to do it, it's all about going out and executing it, actually doing it, and just working hard and not listening to everything else, just playing football.
Hey Duke, very few guys get to play at the next level. You're going to get that opportunity. I mean, has it hit you yet? I mean, what's it like when you kind of reflect on getting an opportunity to play with some of the greats that you
Yeah, it haven't really hit me yet. I think I'm still enjoying the college experience. One of the few colleges I will ever love. I think it haven't hit me yet. I'm still just a kid and in college, and I don't think me leaving this city and going somewhere else and living on my own and living the dream that not too many people can live has hit me yet. So.
Duke, what's the process now? I assume that you'll start the process of interviewing agents and figuring out workouts and best plans. Is that it, or what happens from here? I guess.
The same thing happened when it came down to making a decision. Sitting down with my family, and we all come up with what's best for me and who's best for me, and have my best interests at heart, and we'll go from there.
Now, you touched on obviously the shelf life and at the position and running back, how tough it can be. With what happened to Todd, was that kind of in the back of your mind too when you made your decision with Todd Gurley?
I always think about as college athletes, juniors, whether they're declaring or not, come back for the last season and end up getting hurt. I broke my ankle, so that was enough thought for me. It was something I don't want to go through again, and so I think that was a decision that played a part. Is injury, and is it worth the risk?
That said, were you nervous last night with what happened when you got hurt? What kind of went through your mind at that point?
I think the main thing was I was cold, so didn't really know what to feel. Just making sure, just gave time for the doctors to actually come out on the field and really look at it and see if everything was all right. And once they did, I got up fine, tried to walk around and things like that.
What was this morning like? What was this morning like walking in here for technically the last time as a cane, or as an active cane, I should say? But was it weird at all? Was it nervous? Were you butterflies, anything like that?
Not really. I don't think it's really nervous because I'll still be around. Not on the team, of course, but I'll still be here, and you guys probably will see me and things of that sort. So it's not like I'm going away for good, like you'll never to see me again. Like, I will be here and I will be around.
Did you talk to any other former guys who are in the league right now before you made this decision?
No, I think my family and my coaches was enough that I needed to go off of.
What was it like telling your teammates or even your fellow running backs if anyone wasn't out?
I think it was tough, but I think as a group and I think as a team they understood and they supported me 100%.
Anything else for Duke?